Paul. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Chris. Good evening to you. Get started here shortly. Good Tuesday evening to you. Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday night. Feels pretty good in the city. We've been dry. It's still a little humid and a little, a little warmer than average, but not by much. It's temperatures, a nice lid on temps. Let's put it that way. With all the clouds and the damp weather, temperatures did not go far today. Hi, Veronica. Tammy, hello there. Might not be the same bet tomorrow. In fact, wait till you see the model forecast on temperatures for Wednesday. But in the meantime, you can see we've got some pretty good rain falling just south of San Antonio. Just clipping Wilson-Bexar County line. Look at that. One little line just now developing. Pretty good thunderstorms are coming down and heading into Cuero right now, where you see an aerial flood advisory. That's going to be DeWitt and Karnes counties. Let me get some info on this for you. Portion of south central Texas, DeWitt and Karnes until 11:30 tonight. Minor flooding in low-lying and poor drainage areas. Up to 3 inches of rain is already fallen. Up to 3 inches already there. And obviously a lot more falling as we speak. Another 3 expected in this watch area, this advisory area. So the communities affected will be Cuero, Kennedy, Karnes City, Yorktown, Runge, Nordheim, Thomaston, Cotton Patch. I guess it's Choate. Help me out with that. Choate, Myersville, Arnickville, El Oso, Zunkerville, and Coy City. Choate. Choate is how it's spelled. I bet it's not pronounced Choate. Choate, I'm going to guess. But you can see pretty good rain, thunderstorms that are very heavy moving in and through DeWitt County right now, moving northeast. Doesn't have the rate in which they're moving. What's up, Roger? It is nice, isn't it, Tammy? Hey, Mary. Diana's ready for, I'm afraid it's coming. A lot more's coming. Thank you, Heather. God bless you, too. Excuse me. Good evening, Louise. JR, howdy. Hey, Mark. Right? It's been pretty good rain in Helotes. So, funny you should ask, Olga. I checked today. Hey, Amber, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And it's still at 5.1% full. So, no jump yet on the Medina Lake level. Still at 5.1% full, which is, gosh, it was 18% full this time last year. It's dropped that much. This time last year was when we were just beginning to go into that serious drought. Remember, we had about half an inch of rain in June, July, August, I think it was. It was incredibly dry. So nothing severe on the map, but now some flood concerns are beginning to show up. If we enlarge the map, there will be some warnings. We've had the Corpus Christi office active on some warnings near Tilden and George West. It's a pretty good sized thunderstorm there, in case you're curious. Let's get a look. Ping pong ball sized hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts for George West and Clegg. Looks like 281 near mile marker 634, Highway 59 between mile markers 724 and 740. Let's get a look at what the chat's doing tonight. It's not going to work. To go on a field trip on Friday? JR, it depends on what it is. Is it inside? I know probably usually brown bagging on lunch on a field trip. That's pretty common. I don't know if you'll be able to do that. I know we had a car show at Dominion Village scheduled for Saturday for the Alzheimer's Association. That's already been moved to June, considering what we're looking at Saturday, because it's an outdoor event. Yorktown, 2 to 3 feet of moving water coming into the parking lot of the Agave Mexican restaurant in Yorktown. Strong thunderstorms southeastern Atascosa County. Yeah, not too much else going on out there though tonight. Divine Acres. So it's outside? Yeah, I think it's a no-go. Friday looks really wet. Oh, thanks, Andy. And you're welcome. Mother's Day looks wet too, Olga. Sorry. It looks like a wet weekend. Can't believe I got fired from the calendar factory. All I did was take a day off. David. Nice. All right, so severe thunderstorm warning, Live Oak and McMullen counties, and then an aerial flood advisory is going to be Karnes and DeWitt counties. San Antonio stays pretty dry through this short term. I think by morning we could see a few showers on the back end of this, because as this, you can almost kind of see it starting. As those storms, look at the storms over DeWitt County moving into Lavaca County. That's where Hallettsville is, south of 90, south of 10. Okay, south of Gonzales, just look in that area. Notice how they're starting to drift north. And so there's still an area of low pressure here that these storms will try to wrap around a little bit. And so you'll see a little bit of a swirl, a little bit of a mid-level swirl on this. This is a mid-level low. It's not a big upper-level low. And when this happens, that's why I couldn't see it on water vapor earlier. I was trying to see it there, but it's not being picked up on water vapor because it's too low in the atmosphere. So radar, you can see some of that twist, right? And so we could see some of these showers back build from east to west overnight and into Wednesday morning. Hola, Chacha, how are you? Tammy, what do you think our summer will be like? Looks like we won't see as much tropical activity. We're heading into an El Nino over the summer, Tammy, so I think we'll get more rain, but it just won't be tropical. El Nino usually lends a above precipitation pattern. And with that said, you know, it also trims tropical development. So we expect a lot of rain, just won't come from hurricanes, if that makes sense. Sunday looked like it's going to be a washout. Our church meets out inside the 151 Saloon and was going to set up a Mother's Day photo op on the outside. Should we plan on setting it all? I would, Gabriel, yeah, I really would. And that's Clayton, isn't it? I know Clayton. It's a great church. He's a great man. God bless y'all. How's the weather for Thursday night? Senior walk at I think you're fine. Yeah, Louise, I wouldn't cancel that one. Thursday night looks dry. Looks like a nice senior walk night. It'll probably be warmer. Yeah, Tammy. You know, things we can't bet on, but typically a El Nino is a, well, with added rain, probably not actually. Probably milder than hotter. Last night it sounded like the wind would shift directions very weird, like a tropical storm. Yeah, Sandy, because of that low, it was. Like some hours of today we had an east-northeast breeze. And so that'll happen. All right, so let's take a look at our models and see what we've got moving forward. The good news is there's not a big severe risk, certainly not in San Antonio, but southeast there could be. That model is initializing really well. Which one's this? The NAM. Doing a good job on this system. Oh, it's a new one. Okay. Oh, good for you guys. Okay.
Hey, Dave. Yes? I called one of the minions. Oh, Dave, stop looking like you're nervous. What?
All right, so
What'd I do?
overnight, tomorrow morning, a few of those showers you can see. San Antonio, New Braunfels at 8 in the morning. So maybe morning rush hour might see a few light showers, but not much. And then look at that. Pretty dry tomorrow, and look at the high, 90 to 91 in San Antonio. I don't know if we'll get that warm. But the NAM's done a good job. I might bump up I think I had 84, 85. And then we've got a little boundary that moves in. You can see Del Rio get some of that rain Thursday morning, Rock Springs. But as it moves east, it dissipates. So we're not expecting much, but there'll be a chance of rain on Thursday too. Another warm day. Model's got us really warm. So chances are good. I mean, they're not good. I want to drop Wednesday to 30%. But I don't know that I don't know if New Braunfels is doing that yet. Let me see. Still saying with 40% Wednesday, 30% Thursday. All right, we'll see if they've got, I'd just like to check the other models. IBM's not doing as good a job. HRRR is doing a little better. Very similar for Wednesday and Thursday. So all three agree with tomorrow and Thursday being pretty dry. And that's good. But then take a look at heavy rain right now in Pleasanton. Make sure, nothing severe. Oh yeah. No lightning though, just some good heavy rain. Let's take a look at how much rain has fallen. Wow. Seven. Bandera for 3.5. 3.5. Wow. Some good rains. And again, we're only going up from here, guys. Because we've got a very wet setup heading into the weekend. Here's what it's going to look like. High to the east. Big low deepening to the west. Surface is going to stay saturated with good Gulf moisture in place. And then the upper levels, the mid and upper levels, are going to be saturated with this low pumping in Gulf moisture. So look what happens. I mean, it's just a bullseye. Look at all the rain right over Texas, the entire state. 5 to 7 for this area. So flash flooding, a possibility by the weekend and through the weekend. Not really, Luis. Just heavy rain. The severity of the weather is going to be flooding. That's what we're going to be worried about. We do. We're busting that drought up, Timothy. Hello, Genevieve. Luis, much needed rain last night. Early morning, absolutely. That's good. Oh, Lodi, I don't blame you. No tornadoes, Andrew. No. Not a tornadic environment at all. So just, some of these will be heavy. Some of them will be thunderstorms, but most of it will be rain that's, coming down heavy at times, but flooding is going to be the concern. The nice thing is that we get this good break on Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully the sun comes out enough to help dry us up. Winds will help dry us up on Thursday as the winds pick up even Thursday, Friday, both. That helps dry things out when it's windy. But then look at those rain chances. Beginning Friday, 60%, goes as high as 90% Saturday, 80% Sunday, even 50-50 on Monday. So very wet. And 5 to 7 over the 7-day forecast is actually, I think, low ball in it. I think it can even go higher. Plants are happy, right, Diana? Hey, John. Thank you. God bless you and your family too, brother. You're welcome, Mary. Son's driving down from Abilene Saturday. It's going to be a very wet drive, Mark. Tell him to be very careful. Praying Medina Lake. I think it will. It'll recoup. When I looked at the level today, I was kind of shocked. I haven't seen it come up a little bit. Catula, oh, hey, Hanak. I bet. We had heavy rain. Good bands coming through last night, for sure. Good evening, Shelia. Right? All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up on a Tuesday. Time to get ready for Ken's 5 News at 10. Hope you'll have a wonderful evening and an even better Wednesday. Just keep the umbrella handy. No washing the car, even though it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. We'll get a little bit of sunshine. Don't get excited and wash the car on it now. Yeah. A little tambourine sends you out on a Tuesday night. Love y'all. God bless you. We'll see you at 10.